Hey gang, Ryan Cozy with the Chapel at Crosspoint. Just wanted to give a brief update in regard to Prayer Initiative. A couple of things that I want to share with you all. Number one, many of you know that part of my job is not only just working locally, but also working in conjunction with a network of partner churches that we have, and that network is now known as Christ Together. And one of the things I just wanted to celebrate with you all as a team was last week I had a chance to be in Orange County, California. And during that time, had an opportunity to envision a number of individual church leaders in Orange County, California, around the idea of being strategic in your geography. And as we were doing that, the topic of prayer as a strategy came up. And I know that as we have done this over the last couple of years with Prayer Initiative, I know that we've learned a lot of things. But one of the things that I had a chance to walk them through was the Prayer Initiative guide for this year. And as I was doing that, I could see that the men in the room were incredibly excited about what it was that we had put together here in Western New York, and began to ponder ideas about being intentional around prayer for a season in their geography. And so as I was doing this, obviously it gave me a greater level of appreciation for what God is doing here relationally in partner churches. And we have well over 20 partners this year that have been praying specifically over this geography. And gang, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of this. Excited about it and grateful for the relationships that are being forged in and throughout this time. So that was the first thing I wanted to share with you. The second thing I wanted to share was last week had an opportunity at Starfield's studio on Amherst Street in Buffalo. That's Alan Dussel held and hosted a night of worship expressed in prayer and song for the city of Buffalo. And this morning, as I was getting back in town late last week, we had our staff meeting this morning. We were talking about some of the wins that had happened last week in the context of ministry that we find ourselves in. And Alan shared that last week at Starfields, they had about 90 people show up for that night of prayer and worship in song. And I believe he said there were 8 inner city pastors that were present there praying over the city of Buffalo. So I just want to say I was super excited for Alan and for Starfields and just for the people who had an opportunity to experience that last week. I hope and pray that it was good and encouraging to you all. It was one of the things I really missed last week, being out of town and not being able to be present at Starfields during that night. But these are the sorts of things, gang, that if you have examples of this, whether they're very formal or even if they're informal, just gathering, we'd love to hear about it. We'd love to be more in the communicative loop about the things that God is doing in the lives of individuals, be it formal or informal, around this season of prayer. So thanks to Alan and the team at Starfields. I pray that that was an encouraging time for all the folks who were there. And I know the reviews were that it was just a sweet time of worship and a sweet time of prayer for the city of Buffalo. The last thing I just want to emphasize to you all is very quickly, soon is coming the Good Friday Together service, March 29th, First Niagara Center. Doors open at 5:30. And gang, I just wanted to let you know that this is a great opportunity to invite friends, family, those who are perhaps interested in hearing more about spiritual conversations in and around the Lord. I think this is going to be a great time. I know for me personally, I'm not from here originally, but where I've lived in my life, I don't know that I've ever seen something like this happen at this potential scale. And so just wanted to get the word out there, just to encourage you all, if you are promoting it, not just as a church, but also as just groups of individuals in your community. Maybe this is an opportunity to invite someone to just be a part of a greater body experience in and around the gospel and in and around the message of Good Friday. So March 29th, that's coming. Doors open at 5:30. I believe service starts at 7. Just looking forward for that opportunity. And I know for me personally, I've just been incredibly excited. My father, who is a pretty strong Catholic, but has accepted Christ, is excited about this opportunity. And I know that the word has gotten out in a number of different circles here in Western New York. And so I'm prayerful and hopeful that we're going to get a great turnout and that we're going to see people get exposed to repeated opportunities to hear, see, and respond to the gospel on this Good Friday service. God bless you, gang. I hope and pray that you're well. Any stories that are out there that you want to communicate to me, let me know. Any thoughts, any questions or concerns, please keep me in the communicative loop. God bless you, gang. Have a wonderful day. So grateful to be partnered with you all.